Hello there, how are you doing? Just want to show you a torch I've been sent. So as far as the box is concerned, it doesn't exactly tell you a lot, does it? There's not much in the way of branding, nothing fancy, just a few simple icons and graph thingies just to tell you what you could use this for. So let's have a look inside at what we've got. Now look at that, that's got a bit of colour. So as you can see, I've already had this out. That's the little plastic bag it came in. There's the torch, lanyard, very colourful. What else do we get in the box? Well, there's an adapter here. Oh, just dropped it on the floor. Here we go. And what this is for is you can slot 3 AAA batteries, I think it is, in there. Then slide that into there, and then that will go into the tube, the canister itself. I'll show you why that's important in a minute. And we've also got the obligatory set of instructions. And as you can see, we've got some branding on here, HOSONIC. So this is the torch. And as you can see, it does have a bit of a tactical vibe to it with the jagged edges. It does have some heft. And one of the reasons for that, apart from the fact that it's made from aluminium, I'm guessing, it's quite meaty in terms of weight. It's got a good hand gripping lanyard, control button and on off switch there. Look at that, you've got the battery level indicator. It's got 4 different levels, which you can't see at this moment in time. Then at the back of here, you've got a USB-C and a USB out. There were both cables in this box and I've taken them out. Now the USB out, the male one there at the top, that's so that you could use the battery in this to charge other devices like your phone. Now when you unscrew the bottom cap there, look at the size of that beast. Now this is a 26650 3000 milliamp hour battery. 26650 being the length of the case. Yeah, it's quite hefty. That's why in the box you've also got this, so that this is the size of the 26650, but you can put 3 AAA batteries in it. So that battery in there is rechargeable, hence why there is an input slot USB-C. Thought I'd taken the cables out of the box actually, but no, it's all here. So as far as functions are concerned, there's only one power switch, that's here. You turn that on, as you can see that's pretty bright, and it gives you a battery level indicator. So it's got 4 settings, so if I just cycle through them, so that's bright, medium, low, and then you've got flashing and then SOS. These little strips are glow in the dark as well. Now I will just show you something that I think is really impressive. So as you can see, it's broad daylight, 21:54, sunsets at 21:10. We'll just get the fat camera to focus back on that fence. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is, it's broad daylight, as I say, I'm going to turn this on. Right, now that's on max, so you can see the battery level indicators on. Now if I push this out to focus the beam, look at that, daylight, broad daylight, and that's how bright this torch is in daylight. It is just incredibly impressive. Let's just shine it on the back of my house. Look at that, broad daylight. It just amazes me, this torch. Amazes me. If I bring the beam back in and dip the focus out, it's, yeah, as you can see, your cat starts to lose it, but just on that bright beam, looks like the moon. So one night last week it was quite misty, and I went out with the torch and I shone it around a bit, and I made a shorts video. This is it. I've been sent this HOSONIC torch to review, so I'm just going to quickly show you what it's like on a misty night in York. I'm just going to wait for this car to go past, because I don't want to cause any issues. Right, so I'm going to put this on full power. Right, there's the beam. I'm going to shine this into the sky. Look at that. I have never seen a torch that freaking powerful. Look at that on that wall. I mean, that's bonkers. This might be, so that's on the big spot beam. If I spread it out, it's just daylight. That is nuts. I'm absolutely fascinated and mesmerised by this thing. So that's into street lights where there's a bit more light pollution. How crazy is that? I just want to show you an interesting feature that I've noticed. So if I turn this off now, just go through the things, look at that. Those little strips actually glow in the dark. And then the next night, when it wasn't as misty, I made another shorts video, and this is that one. So it just shows you how bright it is when it's not misty. So I'm just checking out the beam of this HOSONIC torch. Look at that. Just bring it down to that building. So it's not quite as misty as it was the other night, but it's still pretty bright and powerful. You can see it in the sky, even with all the light pollution in this area. It's amazing. And then one night when I was in the pub, I wanted to try shining it from right at the back of the pub, out the windows, across the street, onto the wall opposite. And yeah, as you can see in this video, it did actually work. So for me, I've got to say, this torch is just an absolute winner. I'll put a link in the pinned comment and description so you can check this out for yourself. Thank you, HOSONIC, for sending me this, because it's done nothing but impress me. I have been so impressed by it. It's the most impressive torch I've ever used. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. You take care of yourself. Cheerio.